changes we had to share. Well, you think we made it all worthwhile, then you realize no one cares. But we're gonna get it right this time, 'cause we passed the point of no return, and we're never gonna go down that road again.
How'd you get hold of this?
Huh? Oh, I phoned my mate, Terry. He was surprised to hear from us, like, you know, because he didn't know I'd gone over the wall. Anyway, I got him to go round to my Auntie Vi's, you know. It's where I was staying prior to my arrest. He got it out my gear and posted it to us.
You take some chances, you do, Mox.
Why?
This bloke Terry knows where you are. And your Auntie Vi, and if she's a blabber...
I'm not a complete fool, you know. I had a post restaurant. Don't need renewing, Nev. It's got a couple of years to go on it.
Oh, that's not the point, though, is it, Mox? You've still got 2 years to run on your sentence. And there's people out looking for you. You're on wanted notices and computers. And you're wanting to chance your arm on passport control.
You'll be all right. I mean, it's only a local airport up here, isn't it? I mean, it's not Heathrow with dope dealers and diamond smugglers and that. Just a couple of dozy Geordies.
Hey, I'll scud you, Moxie. I heard that. Aye. Do you know what happened to my cousin Paul? What? He was picked up in Newcastle Airport. They dragged him outside, give him a rate going over. And he's just an ordinary bloke with his 3 kids on his way to Majorca with a load of camping gear.
Aye. What happened then? Couldn't he afford the VAT on his tent?
No, Paul's divorced, right? And whenever they see a single parent gone through with kids, they always check them out in case they're doing a runner.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, I'm just saying that they're more vigilant than what you take them for.
Oh, we're playing this game, or we're not, man. Eh?
Never. It's your poke.
Oh, right.
Right, now get your finger out up. You haven't put the ball yet.
I've just got too used to pool tables, me, man. This table seems immense.
Are we to understand that you're back to playing Moxie now, then, are we?
I reckon so, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've only just got used to calling Brendan.
Right. Oh, what's your point, then?
Aye, champion, why not? Be sangria tonight, though, eh?
Got the tickets.
Right.
Is it great?
Oh, have you got digs sorted out, eh? Because I'm not keeping in any dirty, filthy pensione with cockroaches crawl all on me feet, mate.
No self-respecting cockroach are gone near your feet, though.
Yes. The Marama Hotel.
Sounds good enough.
What an amazing coincidence, eh?
What?
I said, mate, staying at the Marama Hotel on our first night in Goes, eh? Oh, on the second night, we transferred to our luxury villa. It was nestled high in the hills, far above the glistening briny harbour, Boston. It was a slip at £120 a week, mate. I had a maid who did your ironing.
Barry, man, nobody gives a toss, man. Just take your shot, man. What time do we leave?
3:30 check-in, right?
Try one of these on.
We don't do that in your size.
Oh, typical. How come they only make a club of these days to fit Michael Jackson?
We've got the Italian paratrooper in your size.
Can't be serious. Who's ever heard of an Italian paratrooper?
Yeah, Horace. Put it round on that.
The amazing buying that designer swag, man. You're paying 25 notes for the label before you start.
Yeah. But, you know, in Marbella, see, your label's a bit of an entree, isn't it? I mean, when you walks into the old racket club, they expect you to have an alligator on your left hip.
I don't think it's Marbella in point of fact, is it? I think it's more Fangarola, isn't it?
Yeah, but, I mean, we'll be socialising in Marbella, won't we? Because you don't get your cheap jet-save tours there, mate, or your football hooligans. See, Marbella, it's your international playground for the rich and famous.
Nah, not my sort, that type. Underneath their glittering exterior, they just lead shallow, meaningless lives.
Shallow relationships will do for me, Barry. No one ever drowned in shallow water.
You will if anyone will, Wayne. Your whole lifestyle lends a new depth of meaning to the word shallow. Never out of fashion, are they, Bermudas?
Oh, yes. Magnum PI, is it?
Pick up, Buzz.
I hope that Hotel Mirama's got a lift.
Hey, why?
You'll never get upstairs in them, will you?
Well, I must admit, they don't give me much freedom of expression, do they? Blimey, what the heck?
I'll get them back on the rail a bit quick if I were you.
I don't think I can do anything quick in these, mate.
Think, Box?
Huh? Oh, there's anybody coming, yeah?
It's amazing what our entry into the European community's done, isn't it, eh? Who'd have thought, eh? You can now buy Fab Italian designer gear in Newcastle.
Yeah, it works both ways, you know. Apparently you can now buy peas pudding in Milan.
Very reasonable, actually, this was. Have a guess how much it was. Go on, have a guess.
Oh, I'm not sure, Barry. Let's have a look. Join roll.
12.
Sure.
Nah, looks pricey. On the other hand, it's 50% man-made fibres. That's £42.99.
Well, spot on. How'd you guess?
Have seen that programme, The Price is Right?
Yeah.
Nev's a champion, man.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, thanks, mate.
Charles.
Home and dry, eh, Max?
Not so bloody dry, mate.
Patterson, come to airport information. Dr. Patterson, to airport information.
Yeah, look, get us a bottle of scotch, will you? Malta, have got it. I've gone through it.
Hope it's not the band.
All been out serious, man, you know. There's someone like Fraser's check with a ticket to the boons.
It's very interesting to this. Listen to this. It says here, one of the most beautiful roads in all the world is the road between Marbella and Seville, incorporating the ancient town of Ronda. I'll give that a try. It's an interesting oracle. And it says an absolute must is the Alhambra at Granada. Oh.
He's got a point, like. It's funny when you think about it. You know, all them places he's talking about. Granada, Alhambra, the Ritz, Plaza, Colosseum. They're all named up English picture halls.
What's the problem, Dad?
There's been a hiccup.
You don't mean we're not going?
What? We're not going today. Probably the end of the week.
Probably. That's not a very definite word, probably.
Well, it's as definite as that can be, Neville, isn't it?
You mean I've got to go through all this again?
Now, where does that leave us, Dennis?
Oh, we're at Albus Lee's over Fraser. Up shit creek in a ball wire canoe.
Look, I'm sorry, Dennis, but due to the Spanish immigration laws, there is just no way at the moment that I could take a bunch of foreign workers down there.
No, wait a minute, Ollie. You put your brief onto this at least 3 weeks ago. You should have told you all that then, man.
Well, he did, Dennis. A couple of days later, I had it all fixed up. I'd arranged backhanders with a couple of key Pedros down there. But at the last minute, they're trying to brace me and cop me for a wee bit extra. And to my mind, it's just a wee bitty too much, so I told them to stuff it.
Look, I've got a bunch of lunatics down there. They're all fired up, they've packed their bags, they've sorted things out with their families, and if you don't come through this
Look, ask them over tomorrow night, my house, my hospitality. That'll soften them up for you. By that time, I should have sorted something out.
Well, I hope so, for your sake. What time shall I bring them?
Make it about 10. I mean, feed them first.
Anyway, that's the situation.
Well, I suppose it's at least hospitable of him, isn't it?
Hospitable? Hospitable, me horse. Not very hospitable if he's going to do up, is it? Eh? Hospitable. I'll tell you something. It's going to take more than a couple of drinks and a bloody sausage stuck on the end of a toothpick to pass it by me with all this.
His place? What? Out at Doris Hawley?
Right.
Special, is it? Bit of a show place, apparently. No expense spared.
I'll be a bit dressy then, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, Mox. You'll have to wear your other pair of clothes, won't you?
Yeah, how are we getting back to town, Dennis?
Bally's late on some transport. Should be here any minute, I should imagine.
Do we take the wives tomorrow night, or what?
I don't know, I never said.
I know, Brendan would love to see his place.
Well, I suppose so, but you know, Ali, man, he's all business, isn't he? Best keep the wives out of the picture. Ray, come on then.
Oh, what? The limo's arrived, hasn't it?
Look, we needed something big enough to take all the cases, didn't we?
That?
Listen, you know you wanted me and Debs to go to Spain.
Uh-huh.
Well, it could work out just nice. I'm due some time off and Mrs. Adams is back on Monday. So if you don't go till the weekend, we can all fly out together.
Aye.
I mean, I'd much prefer that. I hate flying on my own.
Well, I just thought if I went out there first, I could see the lay of the land, like. See, I didn't want to arrive out there with you and Debs and find we're stuck in some horrible naff accommodation.
Well, if we're asked, we'll find something better, pet. You can leave that to me while you get on with your work. Well, what's the matter?
Well, I think it'd be better if it was just the lads at first. I mean, it is a job, you know, and I didn't want Ali to think we're treating it like a family holiday.
I thought the reason you suggested it, Neville, was so a family could have a holiday.
Oh, definitely, aye. Well, look, I'll assess the situation tomorrow night at Ali's.
Why? What's happening tomorrow night?
Oh, he's invited us over for drinks.
Really? Oh, I must say I'm dying to see his house.
Oh, no, that's definitely just the lads.
Oh. Is it?
Definitely. I checked with Dennis. Asked him specifically.
Thank you.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, Christine Chadwick here, please.
Can I say who it is, please?
Dennis Patterson.
There's a Mr. Patterson here, Mrs. Chadwick.
What happened?
Couldn't go through with it. I couldn't bear the thought not seeing you for 3 weeks. So I put the lads on a plane. I said to Ali, stuff the job.
Who's on strike? Air traffic control or the baggage handlers?
Well, it's a little bit complicated to explain, but the good news is I'll take you out for a meal tonight, eh?
The bad news is I'm here till 9 o'clock.
Well, I can pick you up at 5 past.
Okay. Where shall we go?
Well, I'll find out what the lads are doing, and then I'll book a table. About 25 mile away.
All right.
See you later.
Right, fine. Oh, yes, we can do your birthday cake. Pauline, right you are.
Evening.
Are you members?
No, but Mr. Patterson, Mr. Foley put our names down.
Is that Dennis Patterson?
That's him.
Did Dennis ring?
We also happen to be colleagues at Ali Fraser. You know, who owns this place?
Colleagues?
Yes. We work for him, mate. Same as you.
Is one of you, Bomber?
That's me, my dear. A table for 5.
Right, would you just sign here then, please?
What sort of work do you do for Mr. Fraser?
We're his legal advisors.
You know, if we ever do make it out to Spain, I might not bother coming back.
What are you on about?
The way I look at it is, when this job's over, you lot will all go your separate ways, won't you?
Me, I'm back to square one, trying to make a fresh start in life. So why not over there, where all the English films are?
Most of their proceeds comes from bullion robberies, Moxie. Swindling the stock exchange. Not really quite your league, is it, mate? I know what you respect. What have you ever done? Set fire to a night wash for the sun?
State managers, actually.
Hold.
How'd you know?
Well, man, I've done this before, you know. I know what it's all, it's not. Well, where is she then? Sure, while they're getting her back. Tidy tackle. JB, Steve, isn't it? Plenty of spare boilers.
Hello.
Hi. All right, Barry. Bomber.
Brendan.
Hello. Wendy.
Wendy.
The way you two were going at it, I thought you were disco couple of the year, eh?
I don't know who she does it. That tackle. How do you get into them troubles?
A hobby was bang at mate hell.
Right. See him again? Aye. Yes, please, love.
Oh, wait your turn.
Don't read them, Frank.
I know you, don't I?
Maybe.
It'll come back to me.
Copper. Sorry, it's still pally. He's got his dancing clothes on.
Come on, Barry, let's triple light fantastic, eh? Slow on the that.
I'm all about that.
When your body says you wanna die, living on an island, looking at another life.
Where's Wendy?
What do you care?
Waiting for my friend.
I've been doing the Vic.
Oh, just some berries. She waited nearly 2 hours for you, man.
Who's that she's with?
Don't ask me.
Well, is she with you or is she with him?
She came in with us, Mom.
And I just wanna see his face. I'm getting lonely in my empty room.
So, what do you do, like, Wendy?
Me? Oh, I work at the brewery, you know.
Oh, heavy work, that.
Why, in the office?
Oh, wait.
Huh? Mr. Charm showed up.
I've been to the Vic.
Well, you can go back there as far as I'm concerned.
Who's this?
Brendan.
All right.
All right. No, I'm not all right. All right? The more you doing here, tap my bird up. You are.
Martin, don't be so predictable, man.
Keep on this, it doesn't concern you.
If it doesn't concern me, what are you doing here making a nuisance out of yourself?
Come on.
Martin, you're hurting us.
Hey, there's no need for that, pal.
Pal. I'm not your pal. Pal?
You what?
Piss.
Hey, do you own this place or something? Mama. Behave yourself, will you, you bloody lunatic?
Let's get out the back door, man. You keep on this as well, eh?
Hey, where were you last night, eh? Your bed's not been slept in. I was worried sick.
There he is, the stop. We just got it one hour. Sure a bit, isn't it? We washed. I told you I did go. Yeah? Look, never made about me. Norma told me all about you lot last night. You're not turning me back on you for 5 minutes. Oh, come, dude, man. They pretty good arrested.
A copper was a bit peeved about having a table full of Bacardi and Coke down his best shirt, but he'd no cause for all the zing.
What do you have to go and pick a fight with a copper for?
We didn't pick a fight with a copper at all. We had to create a diversion so Moxie could piss off.
Where's Moxie now, like?
He's gone.
Gone? Where?
Where? I don't know where. I don't know. When you last night, he was sitting on the doorstep, so I let him in. We went to DOS. And then I got up this morning, and there he was, gone.
Yeah, another one of his dawn departures.
Well, I suppose we should be used to it by now. He'd have to thank you note from my mother, which I thought was very civil. Me, Flora's like, but I didn't suppose it'd be open that time of the morning.
Well, maybe it's for the best. You might have made him realise what a precarious position he's in. You might have done him a favour.
Sure. Didn't do me any. I would have been right up that boiler's tubes.
What my last dumpling?
Yeah, my guess.
Ah, right. Oh, lovely, isn't it? Not too great, eh?
Right, and this spicy beef is well tasty, Barry. You ordered well, son.
Thank you, Wayne. I'm very into Oriental cuisine, you see, Wayne. Just outside Wolverhampton, there is the most wonderful place. Shanghai Rendezvous, it's called. Oh, it's quite busty, mate. It's a great favourite of Hazel's and mine, actually. But that is Szechuan cuisine. A bit spicier than Cantonese, you see. Mind you, I suppose Szechuan's reached up here yet, though, is it?
Wolverhampton 1, Newcastle 0.
Oh, yeah, it's a really good idea, this one, because we won't be getting much Chinese go back in the Spaniard, will we?
If we ever get there, mate, eh?
Many of English food, mind, though. When Hazel and me were out there, it was probably shepherd's pie and fish and chips, huh?
Hey, how things going with you and your Hazel?
Oh, it's a bit hard to tell from this distance, so... Neville said, why don't I bring her out, like, you know, might make all the difference, he said.
Watch out, watch out. Right, you know what Neville's doing? Neville's promised Brenda a free trip, right? So he's lobbying all the lads to get their old ladies out there so he don't feel like the odd man out.
I'm thinking about it, though. Change of scene might do the chick with ice.
Not with them ludicrous Bermudas you bought, mate.
Oh, no, they look quite nice to me, legs are brown.
Two more lagers, please, Squire.
Oh. Here, why don't you bring Krista out? You don't see much of her recently, have you?
She's in Germany, isn't she?
Well, don't stop her flying out, does it?
Oh, she wouldn't like it, man.
Why not, mate? I mean, I can imagine wives not wanting to join us in Dusseldorf when we're working out there. But, I mean, Spain's a different kettle of fish, isn't it? Oh. And if I were there with other couples, like you and Krista and Neville and Brenda, I might see things in a different light. What do you think, Wayne?
Look, stop asking me what I think, will you, Barry? Ever since I've known you, you've asked my advice on everything about love, sex and marriage.
Yeah, well, it's surprising, isn't it? I mean, I don't profess to be an expert in that department. I mean, you've really forgotten more about women than I've got to learn.
Yeah, well, I know nothing about wives, do I? Otherwise, mine wouldn't have left me.
When this happened, then?
Ages ago.
You never told no one?
Told your Hazel.
Did you? She never let on.
That's why I told her, Barry. I told Brenda as well a couple of nights ago. I didn't want to tell the lads because, I don't know, probably my image. I just thought, what's the point? You can do me a favour. Tell the lads, but tell them I don't want to talk about it, all right?
Right, right. Well, do you think it was something to do with all your
Barry, did you hear me? It's the end of the conversation. Closed book. You're the Prince of Trivia. You think of something to talk about.
Do you want that last prawn ball?
This is where I like to keep myself in shape.
Oh, busted. Wow, look at this.
Do you work out every day, Ali?
I like to, yes. 2 or 3 times a week, I've got this wee Danish bit comes in, gives me a workout, and it soon gets the kinks out, I can tell you.
So, Mr. Fraser, how does this contraption work, actually?
Well, Barry, you just start it on the start button here, and then you just set it to whatever speed that you like.
Oh, it's busting, this, isn't it? It's like sort of jogging without ever leaving the house. Very therapeutic, I imagine.
And then you've got your sauna through here, and then your swimming pool right out the back.
Great. Yeah. What a swimming pool up here. Be about as much good as a chocolate fire, God.
I like to do 20 lengths a day, whatever the weather.
Is this where you get your suntan, Ali?
Yes, but of course you lads will be getting a load of that when we go over to Spain. So come on, let's move out of here, let's freshen up our drinks. Come on, boys.
What are you doing here, Raj?
It's all right, Maria, I'll get it. Hello, Dennis Peck, come in.
I don't think you've met, have you? This is Christine Chadwick. This is Vicky.
Yes, it was a long time though. Where was it?
I used to have my hair done at Maison Andre, and you were the manicurist.
That's right. You're looking lovely, Pet. Come on through. We're just in here.
Nice.
Dark.
So, there was a wee spot of bother at the club last night, does?
Oh, just some young crackerjack bevied up. You know how late we're drinking them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's brought the tart, I see.
What, do you know her, then?
Seen her?
I reckon she's the reason he didn't come home last night.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly had a very bad.
I thought maybe some good to say.
How's that then, Liz?
I've no idea.
Well, I must say, she does look a very attractive young lady, eh? Yeah. He doesn't know how to pick him, doesn't he? How Dennis, eh? He has a terrible penchant for the upmarket lady, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he didn't tell me he was bringing one of them to this do.
Oh, Christine. Or is it Chris?
I don't really mind, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, come on, Ali, love, Ali. What is all this, Mr. Fraser? Come on, let's get a lemonade down here. Lovely. How are you then, eh?
Very well.
It's been a wee while, eh?
Can I have a word with you, Dennis?
Yeah?
You brought the lass along?
Oh, well, you can send
So?
What, last night you said it was just the lads. You said specifically no wives.
Well, she's not my wife.
Oh, very funny, Dennis. I could have brought Brenda along. She wanted to come, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, mate. I just forgot, you know.
Well, what's she going to say when she hears there was women here?
Well, ring her up, tell her to get a cab, eh?
Where's she going to get a babysitter this time of night?
Oh, never, man. Don't give me a hard time. And everybody's on my back, man. Just give us a night off, will you?
Hey, let me do that, love.
Oh, thanks. I'm to tear a knee up.
My name's Wayne.
Vicky.
You going to Spain then, Vicky?
Oh, yeah, we've just got back, actually. It's like my second home, really.
Get lots of tourists there, do you?
Well, in the season it's packed, but where we are, we don't get, the common ones, you know.
Well, you won't be seeing much of me then, will you, eh?
Didn't mean that.
Very well, now that we're all gathered, I'd like just to say a few words.
Why don't I show you the house, Chris?
All right.
Right. I'm sorry that you lads have been farted around a bit, but these things happen. Unexpected contingencies. However, I'm very, very pleased to say that everything has now been sorted out, and you fly out there on Saturday.
Whoa. Is that from here or from Heathrow?
That is from here, Dennis. Saturday, 13:45.
They don't do scheduled flights from here on Saturday.
Well, it's not a scheduled flight as such, Dennis. It's more what you might say our own luxury personal charter.
What? Our own plane? Oh, I'm up for that, the Bricklayer special.
I haven't quite gone that far, Rose. No. No, it's a pal of mine's got a wee company. He's taking a tour down there, and he very, very happily happens to have some spare seats.
Oh, Christ. Economy measures already. I'm eating on about this, like.
No. There's more to it than that, if you'll just bear me out, Oz. Now, officially, you lads are not going out there to work. Because, as you know, I could not come across with the work permits. And I want you out there because I trust the British working man.
Very patriotic.
I think if one is in a position to help the working man at the present moment in time, then one should do it. I'm also not particularly keen on my Spanish workers because when I'm out there, it's mañana, and when I'm not out there, it's siesta.
Yes, they do tend to indolence, don't they, the average Spaniard? Mind you, now that they've joined the European community, you might find that there's a marked difference in their, in their attitude. You might find that they...
All I am saying, Barry, is that officially we are going there as holiday makers, and arriving in a chartered flight will help to reinforce that impression. Now, do you get my drift?
Oh, aye. So it's buckets and spades and water wings is the order of the day, is it?
That's right, and you turn up for work in your swimming cosy, eh? Give her a few pesetas for your walking around money, and your official money will be paid as per usual, as per Dennis, as per back here.
I'm still staying at the Hotel Miramar.
Well, unhappily, Dennis, they were unable to take you.
Well, the lads are fed up with barrack room conditions, right? In Derbyshire, we're living like derelicts, man.
It's all been taken care of, Dennis. You will be staying in the same hotel as the rest of the holidaymakers. A very, very charming spot and only a stone's throw from the beach.
Oh, aye. Well, the Spaniards is famous for how far they can haul your stone, aren't they?
And they're also famous for how bad they can lay a brick, and that is why we are setting off to sunnier climes. So until then, my dear friends, hasta la vista and vayas con Dios, mi amigos. OK, who's for a game of pool?
Oh, I'm up for that, like.
Aye, I'll have a game. Shall we take him on, Mr. Fraser?
Oh, Ali Bomber, call me Alistair.
Nev, you and me take the winners on, eh?
Hang on a minute, Win. Yeah, Bob.
Yeah?
Listen, if it's a charter flight, it'll not be that expensive, will it? We could probably afford to take the wives. Do you fancy taking yours?
Oh, I don't know, Neville. She's got her hands tied looking after all our kids. Besides, Bomber rather fancies getting amongst those senoritas.
Ah, good evening, my friend. Can I get you a drink, mon amigos?
Anything.
It's all right, isn't it, eh? Oh, yeah. Right. You know, I could grow accustomed to evenings like this, Neville. Hazel and I have often talked about putting in a bar in our room downstairs. If you remember, right by the bay. I mean, nothing as grand as this, of course, but just something that's big enough for me to get behind. Hang on.
Hey, listen. Have you had a word with Hazel yet about going to Spain?
Yes, I have actually. She seems quite keen, but she's in a position of great responsibility, Neville. I mean, she can't just drop everything in a job like that and come straight out, you know.
No, but it's still a possibility, is it?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. Well, I thought I'd best get out there myself and see the lie of the land, you know.
What about you, Wayne?
What about Wayne what?
Any chance of you asking Krista out to Spain?
Haven't you told him yet?
No, I haven't actually, no. I haven't had time. I haven't seen sight in the sand and since I last come flat.
What's this?
Well, now's your chance, eh?
Neville, this may come as a bit of a shock to you, mate.
How long have you known Dennis, then?
Oh, about a year, off and on.
When I was doing your nails, weren't you going through a divorce?
Why? Was I biting them a lot?
No, I just thought you'd mentioned it, that's all.
It's all behind me now.
Dennis is divorced, isn't he?
Yeah. Is Ali?
Well, not technically. She wouldn't hear of it. She's a staunch Catholic, you know. And she's not going to give up the money either.
Does that bother you?
Oh, no. I mean, marriage is just a bit of paper these days, isn't it?
Perhaps.
Well, listen, it's been lovely talking to you, Pet, after all this time. You know, you should come out to Spain. We'll have a good laugh out there. And I get really bored when he's on the golf course all day. Well, anyway, I'll have to go. See you later.
And a jammy one to us there, Bomber.
All right. It's your league days. We're making the best of 17.
Rack 'em up. You rack 'em and I'll smack 'em.
I'm off, Ali. I'm going to meet Karen down the club.
Lovely, OK.
See you later, lads.
Right, through.
Tidy boiler.
Let's face it, he's had it coming to him, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he knows that, though.
He never leaves it alone, does he? He must have slept with half of Dusseldorf before he met Krista.
Yeah, I think the experience may have changed him, actually, Nev. I mean, added to the fact that he's been around people like you and me, he's bound to have a stabilising influence, isn't he?
I don't think I've got any influence on Wayne. I think he thinks I'm dull.
No. Mature would be my word for it, actually, Nev.
Hello. Going out, are we?
Yeah, I'm going down to Cannibals. It's his club that Ali owns.
Yeah, that's right. We were all there last night.
Well, do you want to come down tonight? I could leave your name at the door.
Do you mean me? Or all of us?
Well, I like to always do everything as a group.
Oh, no. I'll do loads of things on my own. Mind you, it might be a bit off tonight, eh? Because I am Ali's guest, aren't I?
Oh, well, suit yourself.
Maybe we could leave it till Spain, eh?
Leave what?
Bit of dancing or something.
Well, we'll have to see about that, won't we?
Yeah.
That's mine.
Lovely motor, Squire.
I didn't mean the car.
What do you think I should do about Christine, Norma?
I'm amazed you've even asked her.
No, she brought it up, actually. Said she had some holiday due. She'd love to come. Well, I agreed at the time. Had a few, like, you know. So I was feeling fairly mellow.
I don't know what you're so worried about. She's a lovely lass. She fancies going to Spain with you. I think you should be flattered.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just, well, in the cold light of day, I'm not so sure it's such a good idea, you know. What with Ali being there, all the lads.
It's not the lads that's giving you cold feet, it's you.
How do you mean?
You don't just build walls at work, Dennis. You build them round yourself. You're scared of facing your own feelings.
Well, my track record's not too good in that department, is it?
Get away. Take her with you, man. You've been sitting on the fence for ages with this lass. Maybe this'll force the issue. What's the worst that could happen? You could find you're not compatible. On the other hand, you could have a bloody good time, and you should have a bit of fun.
You should write one of those agony columns, you know, Norma.
I care about you, Matt. I worry myself sick sometimes about what's happening to you. Anyway, Frank's due back from the Gulf in 2 months' time.
Oh, I see,
I
aye.
want my house to myself.
Aye.
Oh, go on, get that. It's probably for you anyway.
Hello? Moxie? Yeah? Where are you?
Long way from you, mate.
There's no need to be so evasive, man. I haven't put a tap on the phone yet, you know.
Did the Spanish number come up?
Yeah, aye, we're leaving on Saturday.
Oh, great. Hang on. Cheers, Dan.
So?
The job's on, apparently.
Passport's not easy. I mean, we're talking about real money.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Got a bit put aside. You know those false ID papers you got us?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I won't be needing them where I'm going. To consider part exchange.
Check-in time's no later than 12:15.
Right.
Reservations have been made for the wives who are going, but you'll pick those up at the airport.
Right, for which retribution will be made in due course to yours truly.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect you to be handing out freebies, like. You know what I mean?
Dennis.
Yeah?
Pamela tells me there's only 6 tickets.
Well, one of the lads had to drop out.
Yeah, well, that leaves you short-handed, doesn't it?
That's all right.
No, it is not all right. I want this job done in 3 weeks, and then you're back in that plane. I'm already worried about wives and wains going out there.
Well, that won't affect the work.
Of course it will. You know what it's like. I thought you'd be back at 6 o'clock. I thought you're coming back to take me snorkeling.
I guarantee the job will be done, all right?
Take somebody else, make up the numbers.
Right, if you insist. I'll go down to the job centre then, eh?
Oh, no, Dennis, don't be daft. No. I know a young lad. He's in your trade, very good worker. And I know that he's skint because he's lost a wee fortune in one of my casinos.
Well, as long as you can graft.
Sure he can.
Right, me and the lads were having a farewell drink down to Portland tonight. 8 o'clock. Tell them to be there.
Lovely.
You can meet the lads socially.
OK, oh, and Dennis, don't bring them back to cannibals afterwards, will you?
Here you go, lads. Right, look, after all the delays, it looks like we're off to Spain tomorrow, so let's have a monumental piss-up, eh?
Well, hang on. Should we not wait till the women get here, huh? Brand'll be on her way of doing a shit.
Look, I hope you're not going to make her life a misery out there, Oz.
Oh, man, I'm arse.
Well, I tell you what, she'll not be on her own because I'm bringing Christine with me.
Are you?
It's the old bugger palace.
Fantastic.
That's great, man. Get Hazel straight down now.
Oh, yeah, top of the bill, that champion. This new job I drags his taught along will be able to start a formation dance team.
Look, as I promise you tonight is an all-meal evening, right, of alcoholic abuse.
If we can have an evening celebration and depravity, we could have chose something better than this man place, couldn't we?
We're only starting off here, man, aren't we? Meeting this other lad, then we're going to meet way into disco.
Yeah. Well, not if I wasn't bothered to get on the bloody snooker table. We won't be here till closing time.
Oh, no fear. Bum wants to go dancing.
Ah, well, we're not going to cannibals.
That's fine by me. I hate those small frenzied discos. Whatever happened to the pallier? The big band. The sounds of saxophones echoing through the rafters.
Oh. Yeah. I once took tap dancing lessons in that.
You did? Why?
Why?
Well, why? Why?
Well, I've seen all those wonderful films with Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Donald O'Connor, wonderful dancers, people like that. Lovely. I wanted to emulate them. Anyway, me auntie was a teacher, so I got the rebate on the lessons.
Come on, then. Do your bit.
Aye,
what?
Fred.
Fred.
That was here, dance, Fred.
Nah, I've got the right sort of shoes.
On the floor.
No, it's the wrong sort of floor.
Look, you just do one little bit.
Nah.
You don't have to buy a drink all night.
That's fair. Okay, go on, Fred. That was here. Come on the stage.
I think I can still remember one. It's all routine.
No, hold on. Yeah, come on by the dartboard, you see, and then we can put the spotlight on you and do a bit.
It's been a long time, you know.
I'll go bed there, man, sorry.
Right. Off you go.
Right, you've got to remember that this is to the tune of Keep Young and Beautiful, right?
Right.
Right, feet, don't you fail me now, right? And... Keep young and beautiful, beautiful. Keep young and beautiful, if you wanna be loved. Keep young and beautiful, it's coming back. Beautiful. It's coming back. If you wanna be loved, keep young and if you wanna be, if you wanna be, if you wanna be loved.
2.5, 1.52, and the trophy won't be going to Wolverhampton this year.
And it's your own.
Yeah.
So, look what's just crawled up against the border.
Who's that?
See him? That chap what caused all the bother at the disco the other night.
Cicely? You reckon he's come looking for us?
Oh, suits me doing that.
Hey, look, knock it on the head, right? We're all on a plane tomorrow. We don't want any bother.
Listen, will somebody tell me what's going on? What do you want? Huh? You come looking for a show, dude? I'll give you 10 out of 10 for a bottle, son.
I don't want any trouble, look. Anyway, I'm not looking for you.
Are you not? Well, I suggest you piss up and find another watering hole, because after I've had a few more of them, I might just be tempted to pull the front end of your face off.
You have to be so belligerent, Thomas.
Look, man, if it wasn't for him, Moxie'd still be going to Spain, remember?
I'm not looking for any trouble, eh? I'm looking for a bloke called Dennis Patterson.
That's me. Who are you?
Martin Cooper. Mr. Fraser said you might be one short for that Spanish job.
He's not coming.
Sorry,
He's not coming. The big gun.
Shut up, sit down.
Well, he's not
I'll
coming.
handle it.
Well, he's not
Well,
down.
shut up.
Look, if you've had some bother with these two lads, this is not going to work out now, is it?
Why not? Why not? Because we're supposed to be a team, man. That's why not.
I haven't got a problem. If they've got a problem, that's their problem, mate. Hey, look, I need that job, eh? I'll do me share. I'll see you at the airport.
Nothing ever seems to go smoothly for us lot, does he? Food don't seem so good tonight, do you think, Wayne?
There's no difference in the food, son. It's our mood that's down the crapper.
Well, it's got to be said, this latest development with this Martin gadget, I mean, it's took the shine up the trip to Spain for everybody, hasn't it?
Of all the blokes in your castle, you have to pick on him.
What?
We picked on a lot of people in there. So the odds aren't that outlandish.
Hang on a minute. It wasn't me what started that bond. It was that Martin Gadget man, wasn't it?
Hey,
What?
if you remember, the incident occurred because you tried to get into his old lady's knickers.
Oh, hey, hold on. I think you all want to point a finger about that, do you, eh? Been dropping the clouds plenty of times by your rampant member, haven't we? Eh?
Oh, they never forget, do they, eh?
Come on, lads, fair's fair. That Martin's a born headbanger. And I can't say I fancy working alongside him.
Well, and me. Oh, Moxie!
Oh,
yeah, you been?
I called round your house then, and your sister said you were all in here.
Come here, Jason.
Sit down. Before I do, though, there's just a couple of things I'd like to say, you know. I've got my passport sorted out, you know, so I can go to Spain, there's no problem there.
Fantastic.
But, well, I know, of course, you'll have a lot of aggravation, you know, with all this ducking and diving and that, so, well, if you don't want us to go, you know, I'll understand, and there'll be no hard feelings.
Get this man a drink. He's the guest of honour.
Guest of honour. He's the man of the year, suppose that one soon. Another one here. Well,
why? What have I done?
You've turned up, Sunbeam. That's what you've done.
There's a wee bit of so that Marty fella didn't really forget it.
I will.
The Magnificent Seven rides again.
You came in the nick of time, my son.
I'm made up. I mean, you lot don't exactly owe me any favours.
George, do us a favour, man. A toast to Moxie.
good to have you back on
Great to
board,
have you
kidder.
back, sir.
Cheers.
Or is it Brendan?
It's Francis Fogarty.
It's what?
Francis Fogarty.
Francis Fogarty.
Don't believe it.
Where'd you get Francis Fogarty from?
Well, it wasn't my idea, you know. If it was up to me, I'd like to be called Derek. But no Derek died in Kilburn on Tuesday.
Mr. Patterson.
Yeah?
Party of 10 for Swallow Tours. Are you all here?
Yeah.
I will let me have your tickets and your passports. We'll get you checked through.
That's disgusting. That's not going to have that left. Yes, listen, pass us down the nose and because there's a really good autograph. So we'll definitely have that after.
You know, I think it's very noble of your dad to bring you and your mum along, you know, because it'll keep him out of mischief. Listen. Do you know why? Because we're going to be sampling all that pulchritude down there.
There'll not be that much of that, man. Tourist season's well finished.
That'll be enough, don't you worry. Anyway, with a bit of luck, we'll have sorted something out before we land.
Yeah. Are you trying to tell me, right, that on this charter tour, there ain't going to be a surplus of sales girls, secretaries, hairdressers, they lot, eh? I'll tell you what, we're going to be well locked off before we've even landed, son.
Check in over here, Mr. Patterson.
Hold on, what's all this lot, then?
Oh, it's the Spennymoor and District Senior Citizen Society. They go every year. And you were lucky to get those seats.
I wouldn't waste any time, Wayne. I'd steam in now. Get it all locked off, son.
Yes, it started a while ago. Just strangers thrown together. Helpless here made such a crazy team.